Well, we are here. We're in the live, and it's time for fun. Do 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 do. Oops, that's gonna get copyrighted. Oh dear. But hello to you all, and do 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 do. We're in the live. It's time for some fun. Gotta put it in time. It is certainly time for fun. Woo! 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 Time for fun! It's time for fun and no time for a little Brian Blessed. It's time for fun! Time for fun! Marvelous! As Brian Blessed would say, Gordon's alive! Time for fun! Hello, I'm Brian Blessed, and welcome to this live stream of silliness. I'm so sorry, I really fucked this up anyway. I'm time for the fun. Oh, lucky idiots. What the fuck you doing? What the fuck's happened? You're not doing fuck all at the moment. Get to the fucking live. Yes, time to do the live stream. Sorry for the naughty language, everybody. But I enjoy the Saturday live stream time, you know. Saturday live stream specials, you know, or Saturday live streams, they can be special in a way, especially when there's a Saturday live happening on any social media platform and all that. You know, so Saturday live is always fun. I've certainly got to say, we've got 11 of you on here, so please do reveal yourselves on here. We've got 11 of you on here right now. 14. But you've not revealed yourself, but never mind. But has it been event attending weekend? No, not this weekend, no. But next week, Sunday, it will, and the bank holiday Monday. So, well, you know, and all that. Good evening, Graham. I know, 4K. And I'm to be doing a 4K live stream special to tell you more things and all that. Hello, David. Anything you want, Brian, before we begin? Yes, keep those fucking trolls out of my fucking sight. Hello, David. Sorry for the naughty Brian Blessed impressions, but it's always wonderful seeing you on here. Do say hello to my bestie, David Scott, my best friend. You know, who I'm always thankful towards. No, really, I am. Haven't told you about the event for the Bank Holiday Monday as of yet, David, but I will tell you about it before too long in due course. It was Dave Bryan who recommended it to me, just to say. Hello to Ellie. Hello. And Jason. Hello. Oh, gosh, Brenda. Good evening. I'm sorry I missed you. But hello. Hello to you indeed. Probably won't be appropriate to say cheers because it's water with ice. And all that. No, but hello to you all. Got 15 of you in here. You've been event attending at the Eastbourne Air Show. I wouldn't consider going to an air show at the moment. After what I saw, what happened. God. Horrific event. But you know, horrific event, but I wouldn't even consider going to Eastbourne Air Show this time next year, David. I really wouldn't. I would consider it for the future, but really not at the moment. Not now. You know. But I have nothing against aviation. Do be assured I have completely nothing against aviation, because, you know, Graham has got a pilot's license, and he's got a fond reverie towards he's got a fond reverie to aviation and all that, you know. Good evening, Sapper. Oh, you're in a meeting. Don't worry. Don't you worry about it. Continue with your meeting. That's what's most vitally important. Really, it still affects you even now when you're at an air show, David. I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. Jason, well, trolls, I know there are not any on here at the moment, but just saying this just so that we keep a vigilant eye on any, just in case they pop up out of nowhere and all that, you know. That's all I was saying, but I was really being a bit naughty when I did the Brian Blessed impression, and it's, you know, it can be funny at times, obviously not all the time, you know. one should not do too many Brian Blessed impressions. That sort of things, you know. This is true, David. Yes, this is certainly completely true. Good evening, John Marie. Good evening. Yes, let's have some fun. Have some fun. Well, I shouldn't do too many more Brian Blessed impressions because I think I could get into trouble with the Blessed family, you know. Jody, good evening, and hello to you, Jody. Hello to you, my lovely. It's always a pleasure having you on here. And Christine Whitfeld. Good evening, Christine. Always is it a pleasure to have you on here. Always is it a real pleasure indeed. Hello to Sonia, and hello to your loving German Shepherd dog as well. Hello to her, who you said is just a beautiful girl to you and extremely loving. I imagine she's very cuddly, your German Shepherd, because you're a big dog. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, the size, the sheer size of German Shepherds, and certainly not to mention Maine Coons. As not only would I point out, but David would point this out as well, the size of Maine Coons. But the size of German Shepherds even larger. Honestly, even larger. You know, I mean, the size of some breeds of cats and dogs can be astonishing, you know. But I hope your dog is all right and well, Sonia. Had an air show and water show last weekend. I hope it went well, Heine. Hope it went well. Okay. If I ever have more than 2 pints, I become violent. That's a good Brian Blessed quote I could share with you, Jason. You know? And all that. Good evening, Bill. Good evening, Bill. You had a German Shepherd growing up. How wonderful. How wonderful, Bill. Interesting. I imagine your German Shepherd was your pride and joy. Imagine Brian Blessed saying something like that, just shouting it. You know. I really don't know how you get around to the merchandise, Sapper. I really don't know how one gets around to it. You need to tell me how one gets around selling merch and all that, and you're selling designs of your products and everything. I really wouldn't know how to get my head around it. I mean, obviously, there are going to be tutorials that would show me how to do it, but I really wouldn't know how to do it at the moment, so I would have to research into it. I haven't thought about it at the moment, but T-shirts, would I sell T-shirts? No. No, because, you know, as I said before, Sapper, I do not wear T-shirts. I really don't. As you know, you see, I wear just shirts, and this, well, if you could see properly, this is a cardigan. Not quite a jumper, but a cardigan. You know, so as you know, I do not wear T-shirts, I'm afraid. Sadly not. If I were to sell any clothes, it would have to be a jumper or a cardigan, or possibly skirts with Daphne and Nixie cartoon print. I have thought about this. If I ever got around to selling merchandise, I would certainly like to sell skirts and dresses with Daphne and Nixie cartoon-like print on it. You know, or a picture of certain buses, you know, old Route Master or Dennis Dart buses and steam train logos that are small cartoon print on it, on the skirts or shirts and jumpers and all that, you know, but I would never sell T-shirts because, as you know, I do not wear T-shirts. And could you imagine a picture... David, I don't ever see you wearing T-shirts. You're always like me. Shirts, well, I've never seen you wearing a cardigan. So, you know, so I think if you were likely to buy something, I would certainly sell a jumper if I got round to it, but I would not sell T-shirts and all that, so... I'll need to think about the scarf. Oh, sorry, no. I'll need to think about the scarf design, Jason. If I ever did sell a scarf, I'd have to plan carefully the design and all that. Annabelle, hello. Good evening to you, lovely. And obviously, Hello in the absence of lovely Penny and wifey, Destiny, Karen, Amanda. Obviously, Amanda, or Penny and wifey and Karen and Destiny. Obviously, much regards to them both. I mean, who couldn't love the four wonderful ladies, Annabelle? They're just wonderful, and they're your pride and joy. So it's always wonderful. It's always wonderful seeing you on here. So hello to lovely Annabelle and all that. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you for your kindly endearment towards others. And we got David, my best friend, on here to tell you on things. Thank you, Graham. You're always pleasant, as are you and Fiona, always. Maureen is in here. Oh, gosh. I need to... Hello, Maureen. Hello to you. And good evening to you, Stephen, my good man. Salisbury Firefly and a sea harrier, all fatal. Oh, that's terrible. Well, that's terrible. I've seen an air crash before, Stephen, years ago, and it's scarring. Seeing an air crash or any kind of air disaster is scarring. It is dead, bloody hell is it, scarring. Good evening, Rosie. Good evening. Had I said hello to you, I just forgot, but hello to you always, lovely Rosie. Hello to you always. And hello, happy Saturday evening to you too, lovely Anna. Good evening always. Yes, I wonder where yes, do explain, Stephen. We're interested. Even David would be interested. What? I mean, oh my goodness, 80 kilos is big. I mean, this is not to cause offense. I am sorry if this caused offense, but 80 kilos, that is a big dog. That is a huge, big dog. Well, for a dog, that's huge, 80 kilos, but 80 kilos for weight, well, Graham, who's on here, he's about 80 kilos or more, as he has said before. And with you were, what, 5 kilos short of that back in 21, weren't you, David? So, well, you do get people bigger than that, but won't say too much more about it because we do not want a repeat of what happened last month. That's the last thing we want. No, that was Sapper who was in the meeting, 80, oh my, that's more than 13 and a half stone. But yes, weight does go up and down, Graham, this is true. I used to be 59 kilos at one point, but it was when I met David first time back in 2021, I'd only just hit the 70 kilo marker, which is the weight I've largely remained since 2021. But before that, I was 59 kilos, which is 9 stone 4, 11, and 70 kilos is the 11 stone. David, we really need to be careful. No, David, really, no. I'm really not trying to laugh, but please, we do not want to repeat of what happened. No, we really do not. No. Hello, Rosie, I love you lots. I really do. And always lots of huggles to you always. Yes, they are big boned. Yes, this is completely true, Anna. Yes. Huge, big boned creatures, I must say. Oh, okay. Thank you. We know you were not at a meeting, Graham, because it was Sapper who was at a meeting. You put your slug to bed, Christine. Interesting. Sapper, I thought you said you were in a meeting when I just started the live stream. You certainly not, certainly no, I thought you were on the meeting earlier on, but these are not meetings. Those are just live streams that I do. Fun, inspirational live streams and all this. Good evening, Harriet. You'll be popping in and out of this live, packing for... Yes, you're going to Copenhagen, I know. I can't get closed, and you can't get your case closed, and you're beyond frustrated, I imagine. Maybe you should... No. I'm sorry, Harriet, but I'm not going to sell Boobgate merchandise, no. And certainly not Weightgate merchandise. We're not doing... one thing I'm definitely not going to do is sell merchandise regarding the banter Sapper and I used to do. So I'm definitely not going to sell merchandise on that, and I'm certainly not going to do Boobgate merchandise. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. No. Certainly not. And all that. Well, we try not to do too much Brian Blessed behaviour, or maybe a little bit of Baldrick behaviour that time, from time to time, all that. And you could probably think if you did a Baldrick impression, David, you would just nail it. You would truly nail a Baldrick impression. All that. No, I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not going to sell T-shirts on that. My parents would not approve of this. My parents and my family would not approve of merchandise like that, sadly. You're on step 3. Which step are you on? Annabelle, do explain. Do explain which step you are on. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, Rosie. Wonderful. Yes, Harriet, you have a wonderful time over in Copenhagen. You've got a cunning plan. Like the Baldrick, a cunning plan. Well, Tony Robinson, who had... he did Tony Robinson, who did Baldrick, he has the book, A Cunning Plan, and all that. So we'd like to hear your cunning plan, David. We'd certainly like to hear it. Hello to Rexy. And Rexy, by the way, we met at the Worthing Boss Rally 2024 event. And... So that was nearly 3 weeks ago, and that was a wonderful experience. But Rexy missed David and Jonathan, but never mind. Never mind, though. Oh, Diane! Hello, Diane, we've got David, my best friend, in here. And I think I mentioned him to you before, didn't I? But do remind me in case I have or haven't. He's in here. Always am I thankful to him. Always. Big time. And one day, I'm hoping David and I will recreate a picture one day of just the two of us. But I'll show him what it'd be like to recreate. No, I'm not going to sell aprons like that, Sapper. No, I'm afraid not. But Sapper, did you say you were going to send me a link to how to sell merchandise? So yeah, please do. Yeah, please do send the link, Sapper, because I would definitely want to know how to do it, because I wouldn't know how to do the merchandise selling at the moment. And I haven't thought about it, but if I got around to it, I'm hoping to do it 2025 or so. 2025 is the year I'm hoping to attend more events than 2024, Bill. But if you can make 2025 Worthing Bus Rally, excellent. But never mind if not. Oh, David, thank you for your kind acknowledgement towards Diane. Thank you. Thank you. And tomorrow, do look out for a community post. I'm not going to say what it's going to be about, because I'd like for you, all of you, to find out for yourselves as to what it's going to entail and all that, because of something that is, when looking back now, it was a special moment and it needed to happen. But you'll find out in the post tomorrow. Well, I don't know if everybody would approve of that sort of merchandise, but merchandise, well, if I sold, say, like a clone copy of my blue-coloured coat, that could probably get me sued, but if I sold Boobgate stuff and all that, that could probably get me into a lot of trouble. No, I think Boobgate, I wouldn't, I'm not going to get it copyrighted, no. boobgate and the weightgate, which was completely out of order, and and I don't do it now. The boobgate and weightgate, I wouldn't sell merchandise regarding that. But merchandise, if I sold any, I would sell jumpers, and I would certainly sell cardigans, and I would sell skirts and dresses for ladies, and possibly not t-shirts. No, I may possibly sell polo shirts and shirts, but I would not sell t-shirts. Happy landing and excited for Copenhagen, Harriet. Yes, thank you, Anna. Thank you for your kindly best wishes towards Harriet for her holiday. Thank you, Graham, for your kindly acknowledgement towards David. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I thank him big time. As I've said before, I really, truly thank him big time. Because when I met him back in 2021, it was at a very low point in my life. And, and meeting him, it's, one could certainly say it's been a huge release to happiness and a huge sense of belonging to the freedom and goodwill of happiness. And it's a friendship. The friendship I have with David, I would never for a lifetime take it for granted. I really wouldn't. What's with all the boob go? Okay. No, I would sell a classic, possibly a few classic car print on t-shirts and shirts and all that. But no, not t-shirts, polo shirts and shirts. I would probably sell with a few classic. I'd probably do few prints on shirts and polo shirts, but I would never sell a t-shirt. And never would I sell anything boobgate or weightgate. Thank you, David, for your kind acknowledgement, Graham. Especially because remember you two have both warmed up to each other quite well for friendship, and it's really nice seeing that, Oh, how wonderful, Rexy! How wonderful seeing you saw some going back and forth from Hawley to Red Hill. How wonderful! Very, very wonderful indeed, Rexy. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing this. No, really, thank you. Well, if I had a cardigan print that had a cardigan of my own much and all that, Harriet, I wouldn't wear a t-shirt because, as you know, I do not wear t-shirts and I do not even wear hoodies. And I would not. I'm sorry, everybody, but I am not going to sell a hoodie. I'll probably sell a jumper-like fleece, a lightweight fleece with a few print on and all that. But I would not sell t-shirts or hoodies, I'm afraid. Sorry, everybody. But since I do not wear hoodies and t-shirts, I would not sell them. Oh, Jodie, you are wonderful. Oh my goodness, we're wound up in boobgate, aren't we? I mean, gosh, we're on a lot of boobgate topic, aren't we? Gosh, I mean, I just hope it's not going to deter too many people from wanting to watch a live stream of mine in the future. I mean, gosh, boobgate. Gosh, we're really quite wound up in it, aren't we? Sorry, what's that? That's better. That's better. Printed vest or Y fronts. Tricky one, Sapper, tricky one. Thank you, Rexy. And look, one thing I can say is Sapper does not mean intentionally bad harmony, does not mean intentional crudity. But obviously, yes, YouTube, it could get me in trouble. And all that. I would certainly sell a mug if I got around to merchandise, Graham. If I were to sell a mug, I'd probably have to have a picture of a classic car on it. If one excuses me for a moment, just going to get something sorted out, but one mug I would sell, you'll see it before your very eyes before far too long. Do excuse me, just got to get something sorted out. Just got to get something sorted out before far too long, and all that. And wait a moment. Interesting idea for merchandise, a fridge magnet. Interesting. Excuse me a moment, I've literally... Just got to get something out. Just got to get something up. If one could see it, probably can't see it properly, but that's a picture of David and I. Okay, I think it's probably working now, but I'll probably get a mug of the two of us, of a picture of us two from when we were at Detling. I think that could work well for a mug. Picture of David and I back in April 2024. That could go well on a mug and all that, in my opinion. So yes, if I were to sell a mug, Graham, it would have one of them would definitely have a picture of myself and David on it, and possibly a picture of me. You know, David, I'm not saying you're a mug. I'm talking about the mug you hold, and the picture of us two on a mug as merchandise. Do you think that? Don't you think that would be a good merchandise, David? But I am sorry if this caused you embarrassment. If there was a picture of us two, sorry if a picture of sorry if a picture of us two on a mug would look embarrassing to you. Would you buy a mug if it was a picture of myself and David on it? I would even sell a merchandise mug of myself, of myself and Edmund, the picture of I've got of when my wonderful late grandfather Edmund held me as a toddler. I agree, Train Boy. Hello, Train Boy. I'm sorry I didn't see you. Yes, I completely agree. David really does look similar to Edmund. The difference being is that he's not as thin as Edmund was, because Edmund, he was skinny. David, he's fairly slim. He has been generally relatively slim all his life. But he wasn't like petite, unlike Edmund, who was, on the other hand. And but David, I mean Edmund, he was never overweight, but David was overweight at one point. But I mean, he's since. And all that. Oh no, what did Rexy do? What did Rexy do? I can see you on here, but Rexy, I think according to Sapper, you removed something that was not offensive. No, Rexy, being a mod, please don't remove anything inoffensive. Only things that you do remove are people that say things that are offensive, not inoffensive things. Please, could you bear that in mind for future? You've put on weight today, David. Yeah, I've personally met Rexy, Sapper, and I mean, I've personally met him, and he was mature when he saw me and when I met. It's not an offensive word, but could you please don't remove it in future? And Rexy, I do need to say, unfortunately, mods, you'd have to be 18 years of age or over to be a mod. You know, I mean, Sapper does feel very strongly about under 18s being mods, and with you only being 16 years of age, he does feel strongly about under 18s being mods. He did personally tell me this. I mean, I have nothing against you as a friend, Rexy, but you need to wait until you're 18 or over to be a mod. And being a mod, it takes practice. Yeah. Irene. Hello, Irene. Gosh, it's the first time seeing you on here. First saw me on Fiona's channel and thought, oh, that's very nice. Are you talking about the live I did back in February and April and June, respectively, Irene? Are you talking about when I made the live appearance 4 times on Fiona's channel? Because I've appeared on her channel 4 times when she and Graham were hosting the live to tell you odd things. And the very first time I made an appearance on Fiona's channel, I was in for, little did I realize, I was in for quite a big surprise at that moment. I mean, when looking back on it, at the moment now, I find it a valuable moment. It's a truly valuable moment, I must say. That's to have a YouTube channel. That's to have a YouTube channel, YouTube account, yes. But my ruling is that but my ruling for mods on my channel is that you have to be 18 or over to be a mod. Hello, old friend. Good to have you on here. Hello to you both. No, Rexy's fine, but it's just mods on my channel. Mods on my channel. They need to be 18 or over to tell you on things. 18 years of age and over for a mod, but not to be on in the comments on the live, but making an appearance live on the StreamYard, 16 or over, but being a moderator, 18 or over, independence of good practice you've had with it. You caught me twice, Irene. Are you talking about when I made the live stream appearance or when you're talking about me in the comments section and all that? But I think I'm missing some people. Am I missing anybody? Oh, hello, Gertrude. Hello. It's certainly wonderful seeing you on here. It's always wonderful seeing you on here, lovely Gertrude. Yes, oh, Gertrude, thank you for your kindly endearment towards others, especially Annabelle. Gertrude is wonderful, Annabelle. She's a wonderful friend. No, she's a truly wonderful friend. And all that. So, thank you. Thank you. Yes, come on, Rexy, do be happy. Let's concentrate on being friends with others. Sorry if I was a little silent. Martin! Hello, Martin! And I'm missing another, and I need to say hello to him, but I missed him a moment ago. Just gotta get up. And hello, Clive. Oh, yeah, don't worry. Yes, life can get in the way. It certainly does. It's certainly wonderful seeing you on here again, Clive. Yes, Clive. Seeing that you said you were busy, I thought you were housebound. I honestly thought you were housebound, as you were telling me, because of your lung issues and certain health problems and all that. So please don't worry. Don't worry if you had been busy. But I'm surprised you'd be busy given your health trouble. Oh no, Rexy, you're upset. Oh dear. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But it's wonderful having you on here. You'll always be my friend, Rexy. But I'm sorry you're upset. Rexy is he's 16. He's 16 years of age, Dormery. I've met him personally. He's a good friend. He's a good friend, Rexy and I. Oh, don't worry. I had friends saying to me that you know, you cannot always please everybody every time you encounter every time. Some friends you can please, and some people you can please, and some people you can't. I did see Trevor in Morocco, Graham. Yes, I certainly did. I even saw the picture on his post of him and his son Sebastian, all dressed in the Moroccan clothes. I saw the post and I saw some of the videos. No, there are some people who really don't. I am so sorry hearing you don't. No, that's understandable, Rexy. That's understandable. Yes, this is true, Train Boy. This is certainly true indeed. Stephen, well, one thing I need to talk about upper age limit being a moderator, where you moderate, comments and look out for trolls and block them if I ever needed the help for it. Well, Shapper did talk to me personally about me enlisting moderators. He feels very strongly about there being under 18s. He said he does feel strongly about under 18s being moderators, and he actually said it takes practice being a moderator, and I completely agree to his point. But one thing I would never prevent under 18s being in the comment section on a live stream, but under 16s would not be allowed to make an appearance on the StreamYard live. Appearance-wise, where they're showing their face, that's what I mean by appearance. But comments, I'm okay with it, just provided they get on well. Hello, Imogen. Yes, happy Saturday because of the Saturday live stream. Thank you, Train Boy. You're always a good friend. You're always a good friend. Oh. Oh, dear. Thank you, Dormery. You're always a joke. Top video. Oh, in regard to Trevor, yeah, no, he does do top videos, Graham. You're completely right. Thank you. Thank you. What's going on? What's going on? Oh dear. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? We need to settle a dispute in here. Okay. We need to see what the dispute is. Oh dear. Can we now settle the dispute, please? I mean, yes, can we now please settle the dispute? Because I think Rex is getting upset. No, Rexy is getting upset. Can we settle the dispute? Thank you, Christine. Thank you. No, this is true, Sapper, yes. Do be careful, Rexy, because I think Sapper may have taken something you said the wrong way. It looks like he's taken something. I mean, I know you wouldn't have meant it. You certainly would not have meant it. And I know you would never mean to say anything wrong, Rexy, but I think what you said, Sapper took it the wrong way. So just be a little careful with what you say in the future next time I'm doing a live and you're present, okay? But you're a wonderful friend, and we have nothing against you, but we do need. But humor makes it fun, yes. But just but just try and be careful, okay, Rexy? You're a good friend. I have nothing against you, but just please try and be careful what you say so you don't strike others as offended. Yes, I remember you saying you do have your children come to see you, and it keeps you occupied for a while. Yes, I know. I know that for sure. Yes, I know you're Portsmouth based. I remember you saying to me before. This is Sapper was telling me exactly the same thing, and as to why he feels strongly about under 18s being moderators. He did tell me because of, it's a big responsibility, takes a lot of practice, and it takes a lot of practice, and you've got to block only the inappropriate ones and not ones that, yes, they can be inappropriate words, but that ones that YouTube would not flag. So you've got to be careful what comments you block out and how you moderate. Good evening, Your Majesty. Thank you, Rexy. Sapper's a good friend. He's ex-policeman, and all he wants for people is just to be safe. No, I mean him with his ex-policeman and also ex-military experience. All he wants is just the best for people, for those that he really cares about. On the Discord, I will check it when the live is over. Oh, the video I did in Red Hill. I filmed at Red Hill Station when I was on my way to the Tenterden bus rally, because I got the train from Hove to Gatwick, then it was Gatwick Airport to Red Hill to Tunbridge, and then Tunbridge to Headcorn, where you get out at Headcorn railway station. And once you get out at Headcorn railway station, there's a bus that takes you to the Tenterden bus rally showground. So that was why I took the video at Red Hill, because I'd stopped to change trains and all that. Good evening, Your Majesty. Good evening. You are so right, Gertrude. I welcome anybody, provided they are good and friendly to one another. That's the main rule here. Anybody who starts trolling or causes unneeded nonsense, they're gone. Those are the strict terms and conditions here. No YouTuber deserves to be put through the pains with ghastly trolling, but unfortunately, no trolling has happened. Do be assured on that. But there was Irene said something. I'm really sorry I didn't get to Irene quickly enough. Oh, no, you're not wrong about me making an appearance, Irene. No. You're certainly not wrong. You're certainly not wrong about me making a live stream appearance with Graham and Fiona. Absolutely not. And also one of our wonderful friends made an appearance, and I was on it at the same time as she was. And that was quite a very valuable experience, It was an extremely valuable experience, I must say. So it was a good time. It was a brilliant time. Fantastic experience. Good evening, Moogs. Good evening, Moogie. And you and Sapper when you're giving your greetings together. Hiya, Grumps. Hiya, Moogs. That's always the best moments, the best times and all that. No. Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you for your kind endearment to not only Annabelle, but all of us. This is completely true, Gertrude. Well said. Well said indeed. I really need to see if I missed anything. Just got to quickly check. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry if I've gone momentarily quiet, temporarily, but I just don't. I just don't know if I've missed anything or not. I had to really check because I don't want to miss anybody's. Now I get your point. No, I do get your point when you saw me making the appearance. I'm happy you like them, and thank you for the compliments about me, Irene. When I made the appearances with Graham and Fiona, wonderful experiences, you know. Good evening. Good evening, Linley. Oh, I'm yet to see the Gibraltar videos. I need to give them a watch. I was going to watch them last night, but I was too tired. But I'll give them a watch tonight if I can. You know. Oh no, Train Boy. I'm so sorry I missed your comments and your messages. Oh dear. I'm extremely sorry. I'm really extremely sorry. So sorry indeed for missing your comments. Oh, Gertrude, thank you for your kindly acknowledgement towards Linley. Thank you. Linley, Gertrude, this is a different Linley, not Linley who's over in Ireland, who owns the 4 wonderful cats, but Linley's a wonderful friend who's a scouser like that of Graham, you know. She's a scouser like Graham, and she's always, not only is she very friendly, but she's generally very supportive towards one another, and me too. You know, but there's another wonderful friend. If you're ever on a live stream Graham and Fiona are hosting in the future, if she's on, I have to introduce you to her, Lisa Perch. I mean, Lisa Perch. She's a wonderful friend. Oh, she is just wonderful. No, she truly is. I must say, you know. I mean, she's not only is she wonderful, she's protective, but you know, it's not an it's not she's protective. No, she's very lovingly protective in the best way possible. And it's what we need, a lovingly protective friend, especially if it's somebody like Lisa Perch to tell you of things. But thank you, Gertrude. Thank you for your kindly endearment towards lovely Lindy. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Rexy, you didn't cause a mess. Don't worry. Please don't worry about it. I'm not annoyed with you. I'm not annoyed with you. I mean, I do hope you get forgiven before too long. I know you did not mean any harm. I know you never mean any harm, but I believe hopefully you'll be... no, but I hope you're okay. Yes, Ellie, it's time to move forward from this matter. Rexy was not bullied. Well, I don't know if it... Well, I mean, I needed to have paid better attention, but nobody's annoyed with you, Rexy. Please, we are not annoyed with you. Thank you, Christine. Thank you for the support towards Rexy. Thank you. Thank you. It's wonderful having His Majesty on here. I did know this, Stephen. Yes, I certainly did know that. He's spoken about it in an interview, so that was how I found out about it, you know. Oh, have you got to go? Ta-ta for now, Clive. Ta-ta for now. You were bullied in school. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's terrible. Getting bullied in school really is terrible. I've experienced bullying at school many, many times, and it is not at all fun. It is certainly not fun at all, no. Yes, we go back a long time, Lexi. We go back really a very long time now, you know. And we've been friends a long time, and I'm so happy we finally met after all this time, you know. I'm pleased we met, I truly am. Oh, it's wonderful, Graham. It's truly wonderful. Unexpected, but wonderful, I must say. Oh, David, if David had gone, if anything had upset you, David, my apologies. But if you are still here, or if you had gone, I do hope you enjoyed your time on the live stream. But if anything was too much, I take full responsibility. But we enjoyed your company when it lasted. Do be assured. I mean, David, my bestie, he's always wonderful, even if he's only on a live stream temporarily. It's always wonderful having him, no matter how long or how short a time his presence is on here. Oh, he's still here. Oh, gosh. Oh, sorry, David. I honestly thought you went because of certain naughty behaviours and all that. But it's wonderful having you on here as usual. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Thank you for your kindly endearment towards Clive. Thank you. His Majesty's wonderful. He's going through a lot, you know, with cancer. Not only with the cancer that he's got, but also, you know, Harry and Meghan. But not going to say too much because that'll get me in trouble, won't it, if I say far too much about him? He's going through too much. Oh, he had me running in the background whilst you were eating. Oh, okay. I didn't realise you ate tea late. I don't eat my tea too late. I had my tea around about 7 o'clock today. But yes, I know, Graham, cancer is seriously no joke, especially with you put through the pains with having cancer. But you had the... I mean, it made me... I was mad. I was mad. I was so mad with what the trolls did to you, Graham and Fiona, when they laughed at you having cancer, saying that you never had it, when in fact you did have it, and that was why you went to London to have these surgical operations to have the cancer removed. Cancer is seriously no joke, and it's certainly no laughing matter as well, additionally pointing it out. And those trolls... When they laughed at Graham having cancer, they laughed at him when they had it. I was mad. I was horrified, and I went mad. I really, really went mad. I mean, anybody who thinks they can laugh at anybody having cancer, I mean, that does it to me. That really, really does it to me. I go overboard. I mean, and Fiona was reduced to tears. I mean, Fiona was seriously reduced to tears when the trolls laughed at Graham having cancer. I mean, it's not at all funny. People die of cancer. And there's not always a high survival chance of cancer in some cases. Well, to a point, to a good point, yes, but it's no laughing matter because some people don't always survive it, you know. Thank you, Sapper. Yes, I too, like yourself and everybody on here, we always have Graham's back and support. We truly do. I'm so sorry, Rexy. I'm sorry for the loss of your grandmother to cancer. I have a friend, and 3 of her older brothers died to cancer, and another one of her brothers died to stroke. So it's awful. I mean, I hate cancer too. Awful, awful. I mean, my late grandfather Edmund, well, it wasn't, he had a type of blood cancer, but it wasn't full-blown blood cancer. He had what you call thrombocythemia, and he died from that. He had thrombocythemia terminally, and thrombocythemia is an incurable type of blood cancer, where it gives you double the red blood cells and platelets that you really need. At the time of his death, my Edmund had over 1 million platelets too many. And I would say that's very dangerous, you know. I mean, this could explain why he was just so unwell before he died, and also a lot of losing a lot of weight, not to mention, you know. No, we always have your back, Graham. We always have yours and Fiona's back, and I do too. No, really. I mean, really, Graham. From the moment we first met, and then when I eventually came over to yours and Graham's lives, I always have had your back since, and I will always continually have your back, and always have show my support to yourself and Fiona. You know, and I'm always going to feel fortunate to being associated with you both. Too right. This is completely right, Lindy. Yes, completely right. Yes. Yes, I agree. Completely agree to that. Yeah. Oh, you've got to go. Ta-ta for now, train boy. Ta-ta for now. Thanks, Moogs. Thank you for your endearment towards train boy. Oh, that's terrible. You lost us 7 years ago. Oh, and you were so young then. My Edmund died 4 years ago. Well, nearly 4.5 years ago he died, so it'll be 5 years in 2025. But I am extremely sorry for the loss of your grandmother. Lung cancer, that is awful. Yeah. Yes, I mean, your late father died to lung cancer far too early, Graham. I know you lost both your parents to cancer. I mean, I remember Fiona talking about the loss of your mother to cancer and the loss of your father to cancer. Yes, I remember you're a twice cancer survivor, Maureen, but it took a battering on your health. Your cancer ordeals, as you said, your health just took an immense battering in the aftermath of them both. So sorry for you, but much love and hugs and support to you always, my lovely Maureen. Love and hugs and support always. Oh. Well, we're sorry it's now got to the point where your cancer ordeals. I mean, I'm so sorry that both your twice cancer ordeals have now got to the point where your health took a serious battering, you know. No, don't worry. I can handle things. I mean, I think I handle things not too badly. I mean, I'm not perfect. Nobody can handle things perfectly, especially on a live. Nobody can be perfect on it, Harriet. But we can always do the best impression you can. But you just got to be careful how you do it. I agree. I completely agree with you, Annabelle. Yes, I'm completely in agreement with you totally on this. Oh, I bet. People can feel absolutely terrible having chemo, really. Yes. Oh, I was devastated. I was very devastated, Rexy. I was devastated at the time of his death. No, it devastated me deeply. But what was worse was Edmund's death had the worst tolling side effect on my grandmother's mentality, not surprisingly, because it broke her, the loss. I mean, you know, I mean, she lived. That's what you mean, but she never recovered. You lost your mother in 2014. Oh, Gertrude, I'm extremely sorry. You lost both your. You lost both your parents to cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry hearing this, Martin. Your brother-in-law is having radiotherapy because of throat cancer. Oh, awful. I wouldn't want to take chemotherapy even if I had cancer. You lost all your elders by the time you were in. Oh, Rexy. I'm so sorry. I'm extremely sorry. No, really, I am. Yes, I agree, Christine. Chemo's not a good subject to talk about. It really is not. I'm glad too, but I think it's time to move on. Yes, yes. Well said, Martin. Well said. We said our pieces about chemo. Hugs for you always, Gertrude. We said our pieces about chemo. Move on. Move on from it. It's time to move on from cancer now, Irene. It's time to move on from the cancer, from the chemo. Time to move on from chemo subject. I've never had cancer, so no, I've never had chemo, but I'm not taking for granted because obviously anyone could get cancer at any given point. But time to move on from cancer now. Come along now, because everybody wants to move on from it, particularly Martin and Christine. Thank you. Thank you, Harriet. Thank you. Completely right, Sapper. Completely right. I've been telling everybody to move on from the chemo subject and time to talk about other things. Yes, we are past the 1 hour barrier now, Rexy, but I need to quickly get some batch of news in very quickly before I start inviting guests. Quickly as possible. Well, news recently, as you know, there have been no events this weekend. Well, at least not for, that I'm aware to be attending. Never mind, there could have been an event happening that I didn't know about, but you know, these things happen. Last time I was event attending was the 11th of August of 2024 on what was a special birthday for a famous actor, you know, and a lot of you would likely be familiar of this actor and all that and so forth. But and we also had another famous actor's birthday. You know, the next. What was I going to say? Yes, we had an actor's birthday on the 15th as well. You know, but he was a few years younger than the other actor. They're both quite old, but still acting. But to be honest with you, I think the one who had his birthday on the day of the Tenterden Bus Rally 2024 event, he looked so frail. He looks so frail now. And there's an actor 2 years older than him, and you would never. He looks ridiculously good, even though he's 2 years older than the actor who had his birthday on the 11th of August. He looks ridiculously good and ridiculously fit, and could really pass for being a guy in his 60s. Not the actor who had his birthday on the 11th, and certainly, and as well, the actor who had his birthday on the 15th. I don't think they could pass for being in their 60s. I think because they're actually they are both over 75 now. And even the other actor, he's over 75. You would never believe it in a lifetime, you know. But it was a special actor's birthday on the 11th of August. And of course, another special actor's birthday on the 15th of August. But the 11th of August was Tenterden Bus Rally event day. But Tenterden Bus Rally, it takes place outside of Tenterden Railway Station, which is where the Kent and East Sussex Steam Railway is located on. Starts off in Tenterden and Kent, and it goes through Bodiam, and Bodiam's East Sussex, by the way. And through Bodiam, and I think it's Northiam is the final stop on the Kent and East Sussex Steam Railway. It's celebrated, but in terms of news for Tenterden Bus Rally, Kent and East Sussex Steam Railway, sorry, it celebrated its 50th anniversary of being in preservation. 50 years of being in preservation for the Kent and East Sussex Steam Railway. But the Tenterden Bus Rally, I don't know how long it's been running for, but my guess is that it's an event going ahead for a long time, because I've been attending Tenterden Bus Rally since 2021. And I'm extremely happy I found out about it, you know. And I'm certainly looking forward to Tenterden Bus Rally 2025 for sure. But next event is not for news on events. Next event attending is not until the 25th of August of 2024, to tell everybody odd things. Next event is 25th of August, but don't know yet. Gonna think about it carefully. No, last time I had my hair cut was back in July by my good friend and my local hairdresser. He always does it for me, and he is impeccable. He's brilliant. I mean, I couldn't have it any other way, you know. Shani! Hello, my good old friend, my good new friend, Shani. Hello! Hello! No, it's certainly wonderful having you on here as usual. It's always wonderful. It's always wonderful seeing you on here. I've never been to Bodiam Castle before, Graham, but my friends have been. I have friends who've been there, and I'm intending to go there in the future. No, really, I am. And hello to Keith. Roberts Bridge. I've been through Roberts Bridge many times, Shadi. It's always wonderful having you on here. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. Oh, have you got to go? Ta-ta for now. Christine, ta-ta for now. Much love to you always. And lovely hugs always. Probably cozy ones in your case. No offence, though. But wonderful having you on here. But I imagine other wonderful friends of mine give cozy hugs. You had 4 houses in your primary school. Windlesham, that's where Brian Blessed is located. Lewis, Bodiam, Pevensey and Arundel. Oh, wow. Brilliant. Very brilliant and interesting. Yes, the actors had their birthdays. The one who had his birthday on the day of Tenterden bus rally, Linley, he looks so frail now. He used to be very youthful. He was actually, you know, he was like almost like Harrison Ford, who aged like in a youthful sort of way with youthful looks. He's never had the fit look Harrison Ford has, but he had a youthful look. Up until he was about 75, he had quite a youthful look. He looked good when he was 75, 76, but since turning 78, he's really, not only has he really aged poorly, in my opinion, but he now looks so frail since turning 78 years of age. But the actor who had his birthday on Tenterden bus rally, it was Ian McDermott, the actor. He had it on the 11th, and the actor who had his birthday on the 15th of August was Baldrick Tony Robinson. Ian McDermott played Palpatine in Star Wars, and Tony Robinson, who had his birthday on the 15th of August, he played Baldrick in Blackadder. That's what he's best known for. And Ian McDermott, he's now 80 years of age, to tell you all things, and Tony Robinson is now 78. So they're both over 75, so you're talking elderly men now. I mean, Tony Robinson doesn't look too bad for 78. He looks old. I do think he looks quite elderly. I think he looks about 70, 71, something like that, in my opinion. Not his age, but I would think he's in his 70s. You know, he does look quite old. You know, but there's Harrison Ford, who is astonishingly older than he's astonishingly older than Ian McDermott and Tony Robinson, which is difficult to believe. And he looks considerably younger than both of them, in my opinion. He has certainly a lot more hair and a lot more fitness look than them both. But Ian McDermott, who's 8, he looks so frail, the poor man now. It looks like he's lost weight and he's really aged visibly. Seeing him now, I think he looks about 82, something like that. And if I didn't know how old he was, instead of 80, I would have thought he was about 85, 86. He's not aged well in recent times, no. No, he's not aged well. He really hasn't. I mean, in my opinion, when seeing recent pictures of him, I don't think he's aged at all well, and he looks so frail. But we've got Harrison Ford, who is an astonishing, and why I say astonishing, an astonishing 82. You see what he looks like in recent times. He could pass for being about 64 to 66 at the most, instead of 82, and looking about, 59, in my opinion, that is. And you cannot believe, when you see he's 82, you're like, he's 82? What? You look at him, that's astonishing. It's like this guy, it's like, sure, he's 82. He's got to be in his 60s. That's my opinion. He's got the appearance of a fit man in his 60s. I mean, I think that everybody will think differently, but Harrison Ford, for an 82-year-old man, compare that to Ian McDermott and Tony Robinson, who are 80 and 78. He looks years younger than them both, in my opinion. I mean, for 82, I mean, any lady probably. I mean, for 82, he could really be. He could possibly be about 64, 66, in my opinion, and very handsome for an 82-year-old man. But Tony Robinson, he doesn't look too bad, but I think he could possibly be about 74, in my opinion. He looks okay, but he does look really quite elderly, in my opinion. But Ian McDermott, he's gone downhill. He's really gone downhill. He's 80, but could possibly be 85 at least now. He's walking around and all that. He's just so frail when you look at his appearance. Harrison Ford's your favorite president. He'd probably be good. He'd be good at it, 1982, that was the year Blade Runner was released, when Harrison Ford was in it. And he was in the second Blade Runner 2049, Hello, Queen Bee. Hello. Okay, you're not going to say anything inappropriate, are you, Harriet? I know, I've seen what Tom Baker looks like now. He looked quite good at one point. It looks like in about the last 2-3 years, it looks like he's been showing signs of frailty. In about the last 2-3 years, I think he is now looking very frail, Hopefully he's still got a few more years of life left in him, but to see him looking as frail as he does now, I'd be surprised if he's still alive at 100. Harriet, you fancy Harrison Ford. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if many women in their 50s or 60s, I wouldn't be surprised if they fancy Harrison Ford. Even though he's an 82-year-old man, he is one of the most handsome 82-year-old men I have ever seen when looking at what he looks like, and certainly one of the fittest ones, not to mention, What was good about the year 1982? Do share, because I'd like to know. Oh, thank you, Martin. You didn't mean Blade Runner, did you? Oh, but there's an actor who also had his 80th birthday back in May of 2024. He's a few months older than Ian McDermott, 2 years older than Tony Robinson, and I think he looks younger than both Ian McDermott and Tony Robinson. He looks very good as well. Not as good as Harrison Ford, but he looks amazing. John Rhys Davies, who played Salah in Indiana Jones, he was 80 also earlier this year. And in my opinion, I think he could possibly be about 67, about 69. I mean, looking about 64, 65, in my opinion, something like that. I mean, for an 80-year-old man, he could possibly be in his latter 60s, in my opinion, John Rhys Davies. I mean, really, there are some people who look astonishing or very good. I don't think he looks as good as Harrison Ford, but he looks amazing for an 80-year-old man, I know, Lindy, yes, and they do look good. I completely agree. We are over the hour. It's time to invite guests now. But was I missing one more thing, and then I got to get guests invited? Only those I am remotely familiar of. You can come on. Under 16s, you cannot come on. Harriet and Willa and Alice would make this bluntly clear. Especially because all of us on here care too much for the safety of young children. But I'm really trying to see what it is that I've missed. What is it that I've missed? Happy birthday from when you had it, lovely Maureen. But what is it? There's another thing I'm missing. It's not that. Hello, Claudia. Hello to Claudia. And all that. Hello to Loco. Please don't worry. Don't you worry. It's all right because you're at your grandparents'. I do know that until tomorrow. Thank you, Lexi. Now it's time to invite guests because we're over the hour marker, but we're going to finish at 2 hours. Richard Chamberlain, he's a good actor. I've seen one of his movies. Good actor, brilliant actor, I must say. You're about to watch Casualty. Ta-ta for now. Much love always, lovely Lindy. Much love always. Oh, gosh. Oh, we've got a guest in here. Now, our guest on here tonight, he's an enthusiast, by all means, as we know. We've personally met. Of course, Martin, I'd love to have you on in the future. So whether it's you or David, even though David's very highly self-conscious about making a live stream appearance at the moment, for whenever he's ready, I'll always be happy to have him on, and you too, Martin. You know, he just took up event attending in recent times, but hence we went to Worthing Bus Rally together. We were both present there. And we've known each other for a long time, and we've been friends a long time, and we finally met after all this time. Please give a good welcome to my good friend, Rexy.
Hello,
Good,
Foxy.
Rexy.
Good evening.
Good to have you on here as usual.
How are you doing?
I'm quite well. Is all right, Rexy?
Yeah.
You don't sound terribly happy. Is all right?
Yeah, I'm just a bit tired.
How are you? No, we all get tired days, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, I do hope you managed to shut your case for your holiday all right, Harriet, because you're having trouble getting it zipped up properly, aren't you? Or closed up properly. So I hope you managed to close it up okay.
Hello, Moo.
Moogs. We call her Moogs or Moogie. Sapper, well, she's known as Moogs by Sapper. Hiya, Moogs, as Sapper would say. Hiya, Moogs. Everybody's saying hello to you. Queen Bee and Anna.
Hello, Queen Bee. Hello, Anna. How are you doing?
Yes, so Rexy, very interesting news you had shared about the classic cars in Surrey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everyone was like parked up on the side of the road, just watching all these classic cars go through. I think they were ported from America. I'm pretty sure.
Wow. So
Yeah,
they're like the American classic cars.
Yeah, like when you go to the classic car events, it's like that.
You get classic American cars like the Worthing American Classic Car Rally,
Yeah.
which coincides with the Worthing Bus Rally and all that and so
like
forth.
yes. Yeah, lots of interesting cars. Hello, Gertrude.
Gertrude's a brilliant friend. Oh, thank you, Gertrude. That's extremely nice of you to have said this. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, Rosie.
And Rosie says hello to you, by the way. Rosie, the Scots lady. Look,
audio.
I hope you managed to see. You got an interesting sight of the classic cars, Rexy.
I think I got 2 cars I managed to take a picture of because I was moving in a car at the same time. So it's capture. They were going up and down.
So you were out with your friends when this happened?
Yes.
Oh, your parents?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, sorry about this.
That's all
sorry,
right.
I got a little mixed up.
Hello, Diane.
Diane, thank you for your lovingly kindly acknowledgement towards Rexy. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, very interesting. And
yes.
Still got any plans for event attending since you took it up in recent times?
I'm thinking if anything comes up, I'm I can get to quite easily, or it's quite good looking, then I might go to it.
But you wanted to know why I was in Red Hill?
Oh yes, I know now because you were going to the
Tenterden
Tenterden
bus journey.
bus
That was
rally.
why I had to change trains after I got the direct
Yes,
Gatwick train.
yes. I
Because a
went to
lot of
Red
the
Hill.
Hitcon trains, they go through Tunbridge, you see.
Yes, yeah. I
So now
went
that would explain
to.
your questioning. Sorry, Rexy, yes, go ahead.
Oh, I went to Red Hill yesterday, and I did see something quite strange. There was a 375. I think it was 375 708. It came into platform 2 at Red Hill, which is very unusual. It came from the north into platform
Oh,
2, which is very rare that
wow,
ever happens. It's reversible, but it was going um, into Red Hill sidings. But
wow.
very interesting to see Southeastern stock.
In Red Hill, that is unusual for something
I
like
think
this to
there's
happen.
some today and tomorrow. They're doing Charing Cross to Tunbridge services or Hastings at Red Hill.
Interesting. Could be a diversion going on by all
There is.
means.
I think it is a diversion.
No, it sounds it.
Yeah. I think it's because the
'Cause,
7 tunnel might be shut. I'm not entirely sure.
yeah. No, could be any reason behind it, you know.
Yes.
Hello, Stevie. Hello, good friend Stevie. It's a
Hello,
pleasure
Steve.
seeing you on here. And Gertrude, thank you for your kind acknowledgement towards Stevie. Stevie, Gertrude is a wonderful friend. No, I love Gertrude dearly. I've had the good fortune of encountering Gertrude through a wonderful cat, two wonderful cat owners, Nicholas and Jen, who are wonderful owners of Noah and Charles the cats. They've got a YouTube channel, and I'll show you how we became acquainted. If I get the link up, just excuse a moment. The link's up. Yes, oh, thank you, Martin. Noah and Charles are wonderful cats, and the link to the channel, which was how I found out about Gertrude, I've just put it up for whenever you or anybody are interested in viewing it, Martin. It's a good channel, the Noah the Cat content. They don't do live streams on StreamYard at the moment, but we always connect through the chat. And Nicholas and Jennifer always try and read whatever it is they possibly can, but only within their reach, within their sustainable reach and or doable reach, what have you. Oh, they're wonderful. Noah and Charles, wonderful sweethearts, aren't they? To you, they are. They're wonderful boys. Wonderful. Well, one's an old boy and one's a young boy. You know, wonderful, wonderful. I love Gertrude, Diane. I really do. She's a wonderful friend. I couldn't be more fortunate to have her in my life as a friend, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, Diane. Thank you for your kind endearment towards my wonderful friend Gertrude. You know. Anything else you'd like to share, Rexy?
No, I think that's about it, really.
Okay, but you believe a tunnel could be shut, which could be the cause of the diversion of the southeastern
Yes.
services. That's always a conclusion to come under. It's always very possible, but one can never rule out the possibility.
Yes, indeed.
You know, but very unusual to see a southeastern in Red Hill. Very, very unusual.
I don't think it's happened for quite a while. I think the last time I remember them going through is 2016.
Nearly a good 10 years during the year when Blade Runner 2049 was being filmed. Haven't you seen the Blade Runner movies?
No, I don't think so.
There's a Blade Runner. The first Blade Runner was made back in 1982.
Wow.
But the second one, the sequel, it was made 35 years later, filmed during 2016, but got released in 2017, 35 years later.
Is that an entirely new movie, or was it like a reboot type of?
It's a sequel.
Nice.
I haven't seen it, but
Yeah, I watched
I've never
Twisted.
seen Blade Runner, but I've heard of them. Harrison Ford's in both of them. It's Harrison Ford.
Have you watched Twisters? Like
No,
1998 one.
never seen that, no.
It's a very good film.
But have you ever seen The Nutty Professor, Eddie Murphy?
I've heard of it. I don't think I've watched it.
I'd recommend both. The first and the second one's brilliant.
Might give it a watch.
I'd recommend it to anybody, you know. I'm surprised they've not done a third Nutty Professor, but never mind. I do like the tube train, Stevie, yes, but I don't go on them very often because I don't go into London all that much. But whenever I'm in London, I always like to I only ride them if I'm interchanging at a certain station to get somewhere. That's the only time I would really use them. But other than that, by and large, I do like tube trains, Stevie, yes. Just hit the like. How wonderful, Martin. Thank you, Gertrude. Thank you for all the nice things you had to say towards Rexy. Thank you. Thank you. You were on Wednesday. How wonderful, Stevie. How interesting and wonderful.
Thank you, Gertrude.
And Bill is asking favourite southern station.
Favorite southern station? Salford. 100%.
Salford's.
Salford's, yeah, it's always going to be my favorite station.
Salford is how you pronounce it. Salford, Surrey.
I say it's Salford's. That's how you say it.
And there's a Salford Crescent in Greater Manchester.
Yeah, that's how you say it. Salford, whatever it's called, in Manchester.
Salford Crescent.
Yeah, Salford Crescent in Manchester. Salford's in Surrey. Loads of people say Salford's, and it's like so wrong.
This is true, Martin. Then in 1972 and 1973 stocked the Bakerloo line trains. Gosh, that's a complicated one, Irene, very complicated. I've seen so many movies over the years, it's hard to list them all out, being the ones I've seen. I will not be I will not be live streaming on the 20th of August. Next live stream after this one is on the 22nd of August. You were doing something at Broadcasting House. What were you doing at Broadcasting House, Martin? I hope it was something interesting and satisfying. You know, because you always have some interesting stories to share at times, Martin, for whatever chance there is for you. But Gertrude, really, I cannot thank you enough for your kindly compliments towards Rexy. You'd be surprised learning this, Gertrude, but Rexy is only 16 years of age, believe this or not. He's younger than me and all of us. I do, Queen Bee, yes. One brilliant 1930s movie I could name, Oh, Mr. Porter, starring Will Hay in it. My late grandfather used to watch them, and he was the one who got me into watching Oh, Mr. Porter, or anything Will Hay related. You know. Is anything all right, Rexy?
Yep, just setting up something.
Okay. What was it you were setting up?
I'll show it in a second.
Blue Star is a bus company, Bill. Oh, Gertrude is saying you seem to be very mature for your age.
Oh, thank you.
If you were referring to Blue Star, Martin, Blue Star, there's a bus company called Blue Star, to tell you on things, if you didn't know. But I didn't realise Blue Star was a member thing. Interesting.
Right. Let's see if this works. So how's your day been so far, Foxy?
What's that?
How's your day been so far?
It's been a bit silent, but all right.
Ah.
Had to get some new shaving cream because I'd run out.
Ah.
But fortunately, I'm shaved up. No, I don't like having a beard. I mean, even though every time I shave, it grows through, but I shave it every time it grows through, you see.
Luckily, I don't have to worry about that yet.
What's that?
Luckily, I don't have to worry about that yet.
I've had to shave since I was about 15.
Really?
Yes, that early.
Oh,
I've been shaving since I was nearly 16.
wow.
But you know, you get used to, you do eventually get used to it. The more times you do it, the more you get used to it.
Oh, yeah.
Gertie Rude, what a surprise to see you. Gertie, my best friend David, he watches you to tell you all things, and he finds you very, very funny. He wanted me to tell you that because he did tell me his view on your content. He was like, "Oh, Gertie Rude, isn't she funny? You are very funny, Gertrude. You're a good comedian, and we need more comedians like you on out there. It's just a shame you're not represented for your comedy on the television." But thought I'd share my opinion, my straight opinion on that, you know. And hello to Marcia. Good evening to you, my lovely, lovely Marcia. Hello to you. Hello to Wookie the cat and forget the name of the other cat. And hello to Sky the dog too. No, yes, that's right. No, the star, it changes colours for independence of how long you've been a member for, Martin. It's blue star if you're new, but after a few months it begins to change colour over time for however long you're a member for. That's how it works when you're with channel memberships, Martin, to tell you more things. Are you going? Okay. It was wonderful having you on here all the same, Gertie. Certainly wonderful on here. Sorry if Dexy's a little quiet because he needs to concentrate on getting something sorted out. Cannot blame him for that. But it's wonderful having you on here, Gertie. Ta-ta for now and enjoy your weekend. Hello. Oh, thanks, Marcia. Hello to Wookie and Sky. Hello to them both. At least Wookie is not the real-life Star Wars Wookie.
Oh, yeah, Foxy, well done for hitting 4,000 subscribers recently.
Thank you, Rexy. Thank you. No, really, thank you.
Very much deserved.
It took me completely by surprise hitting the milestone. I am to be doing I'm to be doing a 4K subscriber live stream special on the bank holiday Monday in the evening hours.
Ah.
About 9:15 p.m. UK time, I'm starting it.
Very nice.
And we're going to go crazy on the live.
I'm almost at 1,000, I think.
Yes, you're doing very well. Your subscription count has really gone up since I last checked. Well done, Rexy. Well done.
Very, very close.
Yes, I know. And it was really a brilliant first time encounter we had in real life.
Oh
When
yes.
we was journey. Brilliant. Brian Blessed, cannot beat Brian Blessed, Irene. Fantastic actor, brilliant actor, very funny, very loud, very loud, but very funny, you know. No, extremely funny actor, I must say. Oh gosh, he's hilarious. Could you imagine if she and Brian Blessed met? Gertie's alive! Gertie is fun. Gertie's funny. Gertie's funny. Marvelous. Imagine Brian Blessed saying that.
Right, I have got it up now, so I
Thank you,
should.
Gertie. Let's see what it is. I just don't want to bore people because I just don't want to. We don't want to bore anybody with it. That's the main thing. It just went a moment ago. First moment it showed up, but now it's gone. Do you know what happened to what you were going to show, Rexy?
Oh, I did. I was going to show it. Hold on. Let's see if. Here we go. Does that work? No. Okay, that's weird. Maybe I'll share my screen instead.
Okay.
Right, here we go.
Oh, now this is Boss Simulator, is it?
Yes, this is OMSI 2.
Oh, wow. Brighton and Hove Bus in the new livery.
Yes. Let's get a bit of the window open.
Ta-ta for now. Good night, lovely Ellie. Sleep well.
Oh, this game can be a bit funny.
Gertie, could you be careful sharing events on a live feed because Harriet does take quite strongly to it. I know you didn't know, but just saying for next time. Oh gosh.
Oh no, not this again.
Maybe if it is train stuff, we'll do it another time. What's your take on what Martin had to say, Rexy, regarding train stuff that we've done before?
Yes.
Maybe another time we'll show Train Sim World on a live.
Yeah, I just wanted to quickly show this.
But Harriet does take quite strongly to it being every live stream Train Sim World.
What route should we do? 1X.
Rexy, were you listening?
Yes.
I think if it's every live stream we do Train Sim World, Harriet does take quite strongly to it. She doesn't say it to be horrible. She says it because she cares.
Ah, okay.
You know, she just wouldn't want anybody being bored of it. That's all.
That's fine. That's fine.
Because obviously, if you just show the same thing over and over again, it could bore people.
Yeah.
Even though I would never tire of Train Sim World or Bus Simulator, that sort of thing, other people could be bored and tired of it.
That's no problem.
Oh gosh, you just ended it.
Yeah. I didn't want to bore people too much. Sorry about that.
I wouldn't have minded if you did it for about like 10, 20 minutes or so, but 5 minutes, it was a bit short.
Usually the routes are about 2 hours long, so they're quite long routes.
Yeah. No, a lot of bus routes, Brighton Hove, are generally quite long, aren't they?
Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it, Rexy. No worries. No worries whatsoever. I remember you saying, Harriet, yes, because you really care deeply. No, but I love how you care deeply about me. Harriet, if my friend Lisa Purchard's in your protective side, honestly, I think you two would probably just bond. You two would likely be bonding together over your protective side. I mean, Lisa would truly value your lovingly protective side, Harriet. No, she truly would, especially if she were on here right now. I'm not trying to say it to be rude. I'm only just saying it just to be just as a compliment to Cher. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you for your kind endearment towards Ellie. Thank you. Thank you. As did I too. Very right, Moogs. True right indeed, yes. Completely right. Mrs. Murphy would say exactly the same thing.
Thank you, Gertrude.
Yes, thank you, Gertrude. Really, thank you indeed. Oh, hugs to you always. If Lisa Perch is ever on a future live stream of mine, Harriet, or if I ever see her on a future live stream Graham and Fiona are hosting, and if she's seen in a live chat, and if you're in it too, I would certainly introduce you to Lisa. I really would. No, I truly would. And I'll leave it for you to decide, Harriet, but I think you would love Lisa. I mean, I've already grown to love her as a friend, alongside many other wonderful friends. Thank you, Rosie. Rosie sharing her take on what you had to share.
Thank you.
No, Rosie's a wonderful friend, and I love her dearly. She's a friend. You're a friend to all, aren't you, Rosie? And I love you lots. No, I truly do. I would. It would be my real pleasure to introduce you to Lisa Perch, Harriet. No, really, it would be, and I mean that. No, I'm afraid not, Martin. No. I'll probably get up to something fairly interesting tomorrow, but it's no event. I'm not event attending until next Sunday, but I'm not going to say where. Really? Your stepfather was a bus driver for years. There are simulations for bus drivers and train and bus simulators. There are, Boogs, to tell you. It's too bad Harrison was not. Are you talking about Harrison Ford? Are we talking about Harrison Ford again? Is there anything you needed to say, Rexy?
No.
I mean, were you sorting something out a moment ago?
Oh yeah, I was trying to set up where I was going to show my screen, but not to worry.
I could imagine so, Boogs. I could imagine so. Seeing what you've had to share. Really? Your great uncle drove buses years ago? Monsieur, how wonderful. Very wonderful story to share, I must say. Oh, no, I do love you, Rosie. No, I really do. No, I mean, I'd never take you, in a lifetime, I'd never take you for granted. I really wouldn't. It's a real fortunate privilege being friends with somebody like you and your wonderful, much-loved husband, too. Huggles always to you. He needs to get it sorted out, but he needs to take his time to sort it out, Gertrude. But I think he will. It's my hunched conclusion that he will show something new. That's my guess, at least.
Yes, I will. I will eventually. But yes, he was at the back of the bus, but sadly, didn't want to try and be too boring.
It's all right. You can always show us something different that's interesting. Yes, Route Masters still were running around back in the 1980s, Martin. I'm not sure when they retired. It must have been about the 1990s or the dawn of the 21st century, which is my guess. A lot of them, sadly, many did get scrapped, but many are fortunately preserved, luckily enough, Route Master-wise, that is. Fortunately, many route masters are preserved, but some sadly got scrapped, as is the case with a lot of old buses, you know. But I rode on a preserved Dennis Dart at the time of Tenterden bus rally, though. On a positive
Yeah.
note.
I saw that video. That was really good.
The what?
The video of the Dennis Dart.
Oh, yes, the Hams Travel.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good video, that.
Yes, I have a video of me riding on it, but I've not uploaded it as of yet. Did you need to? Have you got ready what it is that you need to
Oh,
you
I
need
thought I
to...
wasn't gonna. It might be a bit boring. Oh, not to worry. I'll show you something better.
Not to worry, we look forward to seeing it.
Yes, I have actually. That's one of the options that I was going to go for. I was going to become a bus driver.
I think you need to be a certain age to become a bus driver at XC. I don't think you can do it when you're 18.
Driving license first.
Yeah. I think you need to be back.
You have to have your driver's license for 2 years. I can get it at 17.
I think you need to be about 21 to be a bus driver, something like that.
19.
19. Thought you had to be about 21.
No, because you get your driver's license at 17, but then you have to wait 2 years to become one, so it's about 19. You can.
Well, if you do eventually become a bus driver, I hope it goes well for you.
Thank you.
Hello to you. Howdy, Zeph. Hello. Howdy, Zeph. Thank you, Gertrude, for your kind acknowledgement towards our lovely Zeph. Thank you. She's got the affinity for being a car girl, to tell you odd things. Oh, I missed the first part. Show the first part again, where the bus just left. But nobody saw it. It'll be interesting. Show it again, the intro of it again.
Oh, the bus. Oh, I'm going to have to go back to menu. Hold on. We'll do it again. We'll do it again.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting, this game. You have to manage your own bus company.
God, it's going to be tricky.
So I made a whole Metro bus depot. There you
go. Good intro.
Yes. Right, so here's my depot.
Brilliant.
Lots of Metro bus.
I can see that.
So we got
There's an endless row of them. An endless row of Metro buses as far as the eye could see.
Omni-Cities over here. Got a Enviro 200. Got some Hydroliners. Enviro 200 MMC. There's one going off now.
Brilliant.
Kite Hydroliner. So that's going into the depot. Then we've got another row over here. All the way down. Got storage. Like a little office area. Enviro 400 MMC.
Brilliant.
Omni-Cities.
So many as far as the eye could see.
Yes. And then if I take a look at the map, look, there's one doing a route right now. Down here. Right, let's see what we can find. What's this one doing? Out of service. That's going to go back into the depot. This one doing that one's out of service. Right, we can assign a bus. So, Reigate College to Crawley. We'll get the Enviro 400 MMC on that one. Right.
Ta-ta for now, Anna.
Route 100.
Oh, and hello to Kazzy. Hello to Kaz Williams.
Hello, Kazzy.
Martin's asking if there are any London Superloop simulations.
Superloop simulations?
Yes.
I think on OMSI 2 there is. There's a South London map and a Central London map. And you can drive all different bus routes on there in London. It's very interesting. But in here, we got the whole of the UK here on these maps. So we've got
Yes.
some buses up here. So if we scroll in, this one's out of service. That's going to go back to the depot.
Just saw some railway lines a moment ago.
Oh, yes, there they are. Yeah, sometimes we get a phone call from the rail companies to say we need a bus replacement for all the rail replacement services. So you go, we're getting check up here. So you've got all the information down here. But yeah, love this game. So it's probably, yeah, it's about 1 a.m. So no one's really working apart from like the engineers. Still quite a few services about though. That's going out of service. That's also out of service. Let's see. There we go. So this is at Hawley Station. 420 is going over here. And this is 100% accurate, by the way. I managed to lay all these routes out. So if I go, here we go. What do they want? I'm a mechanic and desperately need a break. Can I please take the next 24 hours off? Yes, you can. So that. Oh, we got another assignment. So we're going to assign. What bus driver do we want to assign?
It's completely fascinating, I must say.
There we go. So we're going to assign him to Enviro 400 MMC.
Kaz is saying your bus appears to be flying.
That's it. Oh, on the map. It's just like a little pop-up. So you can see where your bus is. It's not really flying. But that would be funny. Flying bus. So if we have a look at statistics, our passenger numbers are going up, which is good. Right.
Martin, we are going to finish this when we get to the 2-hour marker to tell you all things. Fortunately, we're not at 2 hours yet.
Route 10. Not really. Oh, we're going to put Enviro 200 MC on that. Right.
I know this too, Gertrude, but I don't really watch them very often.
Hopefully this isn't boring. This is just me sorting out all my buses. Right. So here's our timetable. Lots of numbers.
Gosh, a lot of timetables, I must say.
Yeah.
A big timetable to keep up with.
This is every day as well. Sundays is a bit reduced, but
And Saturday.
yeah. So the weekends are reduced, but they still run quite frequently. Right, we want.
Not to worry, Martin. Not to worry.
Hydroliner. There we go. Yeah, hopefully this isn't boring. Right, for the 100, we want another bus. There we go. Very good, very good. So I think over here we have the newer. I did actually make this livery. It was quite hard to make.
Ta-ta for now, lovely Zeph. You have a good rest. Rest well, won't you, following all your walking?
So you can see here we're getting really good reviews. Right. This one. ticket prices. So everything seems okay. It's just the ticket prices need to be a bit reduced, which is fine. I can change that. Tickets. So a single ticket, a day ticket, we're going to put that to about £5. Weekly ticket, £15. Short distance, yeah. You make that £1.50 for a single ticket, which is very good value for money. Oh yeah, we also have another depot as well with all of the other buses in here. So here we go. Got all the southbound buses. Now I need a repaint. Oh wait, hold on. Need to get this. Right, here we go. You are going to be assigned to this. Right, and you can. Right, it seems like the stress is up, which isn't great. That's fine. Right. So I'll make sure any drivers that are off duty, bus drivers, get something to eat. Okay. Resting. Which ones are red? That's here we go. What was that? Oh no, the stress has gone down, which is good. So route 10. There we go. Yeah.
I have to say, Martin, Daphne and Nixie are extremely well. I had to get Daphne in about 7:30, but she's okay all the same.
Route 100.
Zeph has gone, Stevie, yes. Steph's exhausted from walking around a lot on a bare coastal walk and had to be constantly alert, so it's taken a lot of her energy. I completely agree with you, Gertrude, and I love them to bits. I truly do. No, really, I do.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far.
Zeph had to go, Sapper, because she's exhausted from walking around on a coastal walk. So she's resting now. She's resting for some much-needed rest. She should be fine, hopefully, tomorrow.
Right, so if we have a look at the map. Oh, in a second.
We're going to have to finish this up soon, Martin. You know, because we're nearly at 2 hours. Sorry to break things up, Rexy, but we're going to have to finish now.
No problem.
Because we're nearly at 2 hours. But very interesting simulation you had to share. No, really very interesting.
Thank you, Foxy.
Well, thank you. We're nearly at 2 hours. We did well.
Thank you for watching. Hopefully
sorry if this was boring. Sorry if we were bores, everybody. It was never meant to be boring.
There's my dog barking.
Is that your dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's wonderful having you on, Rexy, and we'd certainly like to have you on again, and possibly you'll have Martin on next live.
Yeah, hopefully that wasn't boring.
Moogs just said it wasn't. We've come to 2 hours now, and it's time to finish. Thank you, Dormady.
Right. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Gertrude and Queen Bee. Yes, it is Queen Bee. It is a computer name.
But a different and interesting one.
Yes.
Ta-ta for now, Dixie. Do take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
You too, Foxy. Take care.
Ta-ta for now. Well, this is it. This is the end of the live stream, everybody. Thanks all for watching. Sorry if it got a little naughty at the first part. Good night, and may your God go with you. Have a wonderful evening and stay safe, everybody. Goodbye, and may your good wishes be bringing you great expectations of happiness.